Guys, welcome sa live ngayon sa YouTube. Welcome guys sa live sa YouTube guys. Yes, pas guys. Live stream. Okay, live kalimut mo. Ano? Gamit na ito. Ay! Kapuya ay! Welcome guys sa aking live sa YouTube. Shout out dyan, wala nanonood. Okay lang. LS po tayo ngayon sa YouTube. LS live stream. Kaya natin. Sakit to. Lipa na, no? Hindi na itong bagbag. Basa-basa ito. Sakali wala yun. Hindi mo pati ang sito. Ay! Basa-basa ito, pre. Ang sa dito ka lang sa tabi ko. Isikan mo ang so magbasa-basa ta o the woman who bewitched the world. Ano nangyari? Basa-basa ta. Aray ka. Aray. Why you need this superfood? Oh. Sleep tips that really work. Asia's vessels of death. Basta na ta. Reader's Digest features people. The wizard behind Harry Potter, Rowling's bespect, bespectacled, bespectacled, bespectacled hero has caught the world's imagination na pala. Currents, everyday heroes, technology teacher, oh, teach teacher. Cheong Cheng Ming was waiting to catch a bus in Kuala Lumpur in February 2000 when a young man sat next to him and asked for money. Then Chelong said he had none to offer. The man produced a knife. Produced a knife. Even to the would-be thief look desperate for cash. Hold up, really. Chong never felt in serious danger, so he decided to reason with him. He explained that he was a school principal. Principal isa. He was principal sa dati dahil, who had just traveled to Singapore to buy parts for the computers at his school. For 20 minutes, he talked about why it was important for young people to get an education. Wow. When it was clear that the young man wasn't going to get any money. Young man wasn't going to get ba ka ng easy money. He shook his head and left. Chong wasn't going to let a thief stand in the way of his dream. Turning SMGK Dindings, a secondary school in the village of Pundat, 100 kilometers west of Ipoh, into a high technology learning center. He had come too far and achieved too much when he became principal in 1992. Natawa na ko 1992. The school was a ramshackle set of wooden buildings. There were 320 students. Wow, ang dami. And the number was falling. They were dropping out to help with their families, businesses. He recalls, school was not a priority. After becoming a teacher in 1977. Teacher, taas pa ni. Chung had developed an interest in computers. By the time he arrived at Dingdings, he realized that new technology was changing the way the world communicated and did business. To give his students an opportunity to break out of their rural poverty, he introduced courses in computer hardware and software. Wow, bright Benny. Programming. Many teachers and parents resisted the changes, but the students enthusiastically embraced Cheong ideas. When he started a computer club, more than 100 youngsters signed up to get equipment. Cheong loved teacher. Ano na eh? Chong lobbied technology companies in Malaysia for donations. Donations, is that? Many contributed old, unwanted computers, which he and his students repaired in repaired in their spare time. Others, impressed by Cheong's dedication and enthusiasm, 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 Rotex lagi. So far, he has raised more than $470,000. The school has a new building wired with the latest high-speed internet connections. And every student has access to a computer. Thanks to Ding Ding's growing reputation, it now has 900 students. Wow, talaga na. One of them is Solkifly Muhammad, a 17-year-old who plans to start a web design business when he graduates. Without Cheong's guidance, he says, I would never have been able to acquire the computer skills I now have. Wow. Cheong, 49 years old, father of 3, says he wants to give his students the tools to go on learning for the rest of their lives. So they I always be able to find information they need to survive and prosper, like a computer. Age confusion, he adds. I am teaching kids to be paddy planters, not just a rice eaters. No? Paddy planters, is that? Say guardian. Wow. Standing on the shore of the tiny Spectures island of Gilutugan in the central Philippines. Giutugan dili. Gilutugan Gilutugan in the center of the Philippines. Timoteo Mingito Pounds together rocks. Clark. As thousands of fish swim towards him for their native feeding. The wily 51-year-old speaks softly to them. Stay deep in your shelters, my friends, where you will be safe from the fishermen. Mingito is the guardian of the 15-hectare Gilutongan Marine Sanctuary, found a few kilometers off Mactan Island in Cebu. Mactan rin sa sikat ni. My God. Patrolling in his boat, he ensures no one touches the fish inside the protected area. The role didn't come easy. A fisherman's son, Mingito learned the trade at the age of 13. He remembers using a hook and line in the 1960s to catch more than enough fish to earn the living. By the 1980s, Mactan, Gilutungan, sa Mactan, few kilometers ra doon eh. 1980s, however, as a dynamite and cyanide fishing became popular, he noticed that fish stocks in the area had dramatically declined. In 1991, the Cebu government set up a marine sanctuary on Gilutungan to replenish stocks. Wow, grabe sikat yan eh. While many local fishermen opposed the idea, when a 10-hectare sanctuary was established in 1992, natawag na kuha ni. He approached the local village leader and volunteered to protect it. Usually, when he found fishermen in the sanctuary, he gave them the benefit of the doubt, explaining that they could no longer fish in the area and that he had local government and police backing. Most left peacefully. However, some fishermen were clearly poaching on purpose. One night, Mingito spotted a boat anchored just outside the sanctuary. Anchored ba na, eh? Two men had swum into the protected area to fish with spear guns. Mastering his courage, he confronted them. Fishing is legal. Fishing is illegal here, he said in the local dialect. One poacher jumped in the boat and fled, but the other surrendered. Langoy jump fled. Kasi pitulutaw. Ni Saum ni. Mingeto took him to the police. Word of Mingeto's work traveled through the area, and over the years, fish stocks once again flourished. But in 1995, the local government transferred responsibility for the sanctuary to the municipal government. Without the backing of local officials, Mingito no longer had the authority to stop fishing and give up his patrols. In 1999, the Philippines Department of Environment and Natural Resources and the United States Agency for International Development revived the project. Field workers for the two agencies asked Mingito to protect the area once again. The sanctuary was expanded to 15 hectares. Wow. And in November 1999, Mingito began receiving a small salary for his work. Wow. Small. He has given up fishing and now grows seaweed for export to Japan to supplement his income. But his real love is the work he does at night. Love his real love is the work. Well, when he can be found sitting alone, watching over the sanctuary, proud to serve. Tugboats were pulling the USS Blue Ridge away from the dock in Busan, South Korea. Oh. One day in August 1999, when the ship reached the deeper water, safety officer Ensign Daniel Johnson, 23, watched as a sailors passed the 20-hectare 20-centimeter thick tow rope back to one of the tugs. Then they threaded the rope into the ship's rail with thinner nylon line. Suddenly, the tug's crew began winching in the rope too quickly. Almost immediately, the line handlers couldn't control the line, says Johnson. Johnson. It snaked violently across the deck. My leg screamed. Seaman Steve Wright, 21. The line had wrapped round his left shin and dragged him to the rail. Sabutan na. Drag. O man ang drag. Bihawon o. Adli. Kuan. Ihog. Drop man ihog. Meanwhile, the powerful wind was reeling into the rope. Realizing Wright would be ripped apart, Johnson jumped into the fleeting tangle. As he struggled to free the sailor, his own legs became ensnared. The taut line severed Wright's foot and fingertips. Before I could get free from the line, it spun me around and amputated my legs. Says Johnson. The whole accident occurred in less than 30 seconds. Johnson was awarded the Navy and Marine Corps Medal, the U.S. Navy's highest peacetime decoration for heroism. At the ceremony, Wright thanked Johnson for running to save his life. Johnson, who now has prosthetic legs, says he was just doing his job. I feel very proud that I had a chance to serve, he says. From a music lover. Ay, music lover pala to. Aray, kapoy. Aray. Kapoy na. I'm tired to read now. Ay, naku. Uy, yung nagtanaw sa kani. Hey, hello. Abing's Vlog Idol, shout out. Shout out Abing's Vlog Idol. Nagbasa-basa na ko, Idol. Nag-live ako sa YouTube, Idol. Live stream for my YouTube watch hour. Kumusta ka na, Idol? Abing's Vlog. Nagmumukbang ka pa rin ba, Idol? Huwag tayong sumuko, Idol. Tuloy ang laban. No surrender. Okay lang, Dol. Oh, very good, very good. Musta ang live ni mo, Dol? Dili man ka mag-live sa Facebook. Oh, Dol, tulog ang content. Pala. Wala man ka nag-live sa Facebook. Abing's Vlog. Mag-live ka para masinda kag star sa imong mga followers. Minutes na. Tulog ang content. Nag-live stream ka pala. Ang sabi ko, mag-live ka sa Facebook. Huwag puro YouTube, okay? Ay, pila na may mong public watch hour, Dol? Ilan na public watch hour mo? Napakahirap. Mahinang bumaga. Mahina ang watch hour, Diyos ko. 1CB na ka. 1,700. So nga ako, Dol, 477 pa, Diyos ko. Arang kahinay kong public watch hour. Pila ka video mo, Dol, na copyright. Pila ka bok copyright sa imong mukbang video. Mga 5 siguro niya. Ang imong copyright, pila ka video copyright. Wala mo yun, chat eh. Dol, paki-like ang akong live bro sa YouTube. Paki-like. Natuyog naman siguro ni. Dol, gae ko messenger account nimo dito ta usap. Sige. Sige. Wait lang. Sakit. Nadi man ta chat ini atay. Jason Rana. Jayson. Rana. Paki-add ko sa Facebook, Dol. Kaya mag-chat-chat sa Messenger. Jayson. Rana na yun. Rana. Jason Rana. Do you copy? Okay, good. Just add me now. I finished this live. Okay, thank you. Bye. Hanggang dito na lang aking live sa YouTube. Salamat.